Alright, so we're on JP today, and we got some new info for upcoming units, which is really odd. So we already know that JJK 0 units are getting buffed. All of them, right? Literally every single one, and that also includes the GOAT being Utah. Now, they're actually rerunning the JJK 0 story event and even bringing new units. So this video, what we're going to do is, first of all, talk about the new units, talk about possible future units related to JJK 0, talk about if Sukuna is coming, and then also talk about if JP is worth really going into. So let's start this off with the trailer that we got this morning. So here it is. I'm going to keep audio off. Oh, that's audio on. I'm going to keep audio off, but we're going to look at this. We're just going to skim through. Okay, so it's basically a lot of the same trailer. Right, so we have this, okay, then there's Rika, which Loki, that transition was sick. Hold on. Bro, wait, that was sick. Okay, and then we go on, then there's Utah, this was in the global trailer, yup, and then we have the 3, okay, and then it shows Gojo, cool, I didn't even check the story event already, and then we have all this, so it shows this, right, and then at the end, my GO is here. Oh my god, Miguel is here. Let's go. Let's go. I can't believe they're actually bringing him in game. So Miguel is going to be the next unit, and this does line up with a couple of things that we could check out. And that is, of course, being the buffs, which is all JJK 0 units, right? Like we just said. So we're going to see those buffs here, right, on the 12th, which is going to be tomorrow night. So I'm going to be there first thing in the morning covering every single buffed unit. And let me know what buffs you personally expect. But Miguel coming is really interesting. I kind of like it, okay? I mean, his art actually does look really good. Now, in general, they're probably going to make him an SSR. There's no way they're rerunning the banners and only having one unit, and it's an SR, the new unit. I don't see it. So there's two things to mention. Number one, let's just go to the recollection bit we got, which is the art that they used, right? And we could see something. Every single unit, besides a certain someone, has been made, right? But obviously, besides the curses, we got Yuta, we got Maki, Panda, Inumaki, we just got Miguel, and we got Ghetto. Let me, hold on. Y'all know, like, we see him, right? We see him, right? We see him. We see him? We see him? In the middle there? Yeah. So Gojo is somehow an option. Now, personally, I would like to say I don't think we're going to get Gojo for part 2 of this year. I really do think they're going to save Gojo for next year. Okay, and the reason is we just got our 4th Gojo. Now, after this Gojo, what I personally think is we're going to have a switch. We're going to go from a bunch of Gojos to getting at least 1 or 2 Sukuna in the next year, right? That's going to be their new moneymaker. So to me, I really do think they're not going to release 2 Gojos in a month, okay? So I would like to say Gojo should not be this year, but because every other character on that recollection bit art got a unit, literally every single one, I really do think next year we're going to get the JJK 0 Gojo, 1000%. But there is no way in hell they release it this year, right next to anniversary. Again, right? No. I just want to say that. There's no way. Now, besides that, what does this tell us for something else? Oh, hold on. So if we check this out, right, we see that on the 29th of November, we got Gojo. Now, in December, we're going to be getting, well, it says here, look forward to the info release. We will also be participating in Jump Festa. Okay, so considering that, right, to me, what it's saying is that, also, yeah, I just saw they already said there was going to be buffs here. So this is when, basically, yeah, okay. So when is Jump Festa this year? Jump Festa is the 20th to the 22nd of December, which does not line up with the JJK 0, as JJK 0 is the 13th, right? So to me, this does scream that we're getting something at the end of the year still, because if we're getting something now, and keep in mind the timing, right? If we go to the banners, these banners end, I'd like to say the 19th. I would like to say that. They end on the 19th. Yes. So on the 19th, there's no banners. Now, we're going to get reruns probably in 2 days. We're going to get these reruns in 2 days, right? Now, there's a couple things I do want to mention is that if Miguel is an SR, which I highly doubt, but if he's an SR, then to me, What that also screams is that we might actually get Gojo, which would be so fucking funny, but there's no way, right? So if he is an SSR, I really do think that like end of December / for New Year's, we are going to get, which low key, we should data mine JP to see if there's anything, but I digress there. I would really expect maybe a Sukuna for the end of the year, okay? Just because of this, right? Because Jump Festa is at this date, which is right after the banner ends, right? Right after. So I want to make sure that's also understood. But also because Miguel is the 13th, there's no way there's not going to be a banner until the end of New Year's. So, well, Miguel and whatever else. Obviously, they're going to rerun Yuta and Ghetto, but I don't know. I really feel like for New Year's, 3 weeks after, 2 weeks. 2 weeks after this, essentially, a bit more. 17 days, 18 days, right? We should maybe get something. I really do feel like that is what is going to happen, right? I don't know. I don't see them not really doing anything besides that, right? Especially for New Year's. If they're putting it in a fucking roadmap, right? I really do feel like we might get something there. Now, what else there is to note before we finish off with one last thing is now it does seem like it's going to be a yearly rerun at like, oh wait, in December, right? So we should, because here we got it December 6th, right? And here this year we're getting it the 13th, a week later because of anniversary. So to me, yeah, it's pretty simple. I really do think it's going to be coming back next year also, which is for sure when Gojo, 5th Gojo in the game, probably 6th or 7th by the time that Gojo comes out, is going to be released. But overall, I don't know. I think Miguel's a good pick. Obviously, they couldn't do Gojo because, yeah, they can't do that. So also, just considering everything, if Yuta is in USSR, like bro, Miguel is in USSR, then you're going to have a very good start. I'd say you should start now. Okay, a lot of people already are. Like, people are... Every day I see chats of people being like, oh yeah, I just rerolled a God account. And I really do think it is going to be pretty good for you, right? You start, you have a yellow DPS, a red DPS, and support technically. He works with everyone. And then obviously blue Gojo. And then... Oh wait, what would Miguel be? I think he would be green. Would he be... I'd like him to be blue. If I'm being real, with how bad the roster is for blues compared to even greens, like greens have been fed very well with 5 units essentially. Even these two are good, right? Yellow is looking very good, right? But if we're counting the fact that the 2 JJK 0 SSRs are Yuta blue, red and then Ghetto blue, it would probably be green or yellow, but I would like more blue. We'll have to see there. It's crazy how blue has the most, but also like the worst roster. So sad. So we'll need to see, but I would definitely say that starting now is not bad. You get enough stuff, right? Especially with Yuta coming back. If you want Yuta, that's great. Like, I think that could be a really, really good account for you to start with and just have a bunch of fun with, okay? So let me know what you guys are planning to do. Personally, I am gonna probably not summon for Miguel. We'll have to see, right? I think he's an SSR because there's no way they're just releasing one SR and then that's it. So we'll have to see. I really think he's an SSR. I really do think, right? I don't know. We need a bit more info. They're being very vague with this, but we're probably going to get more tomorrow with the buffs. And also, another thing to consider is the buffs are going to be pretty important to see if you summon for Yuta or not. Because if the buffs are really good, obviously, bro might become a must summon. Because he's going to be a really good support. And if they increase his damage or give him more crystal energy or allow him to self-heal, like... There's a lot they could do, but very easy ways to make him a very good nuker, which would be great. So with that said, I'm done. Hope you guys have a great day. And let me know what you think of Miguel coming and the JJK 0 buffs and a potential Sukuna for New Year's.